I want to talk about the technology of the 1970s. It's in my book, The WYN Experience, Techno-Savvy 70s. And really, basically, it means that I was not real technological advanced. As time went on, my kids would call me a dinosaur with technology. I was very good with 70s technology, but as time went on, the technologies changed to today, where we have computers, the next-gen system, where you log in and you can do everything on the computer. Well, back in the 1970s, when WYN was a very successful radio station, it was a lot different. I mean, I'm talking about electric typewriters, for example. Those are even advanced. But this is something I wanted to show you. This was some years ago that we used what are called carts. And these are beautiful blue carts. We had black carts or blue ones. Music was on here, was wound onto this. Or you'd have promos, you'd have jingles, you'd have spots, things like that. And so carts like this were put into a cart machine, and then there would be, it could be a triple-decker cart machine, and you'd hit the start, and then the music would start, or whatever was on there would begin. Similar to 8-tracks from a long time ago. Many of you probably don't know what an 8-track is, but this would actually have a piece of tape in it, and it would stop after the song played. So I found about 150 of these in the garbage one day. And the technology changed. It went to CDs. So we no longer needed the carts. And so stations then went to CDs, and then a lot of them threw away their CDs and they went to digital. And so I don't know, 10, 15 years down the road, I have no idea what's going to happen. But there are some things that remain the same. Some changes a little bit, adapting headphones for a little better technology, but we still wear headphones. We still have a microphone. So there are some things that have remained the same. But in this book, once again, I talk about technology because it's really important. Things like record players that we had at WYN. Something we didn't have. We didn't have cell phones. So when I had to go cover a story, for example, I have to find a payphone, or I'd have to go to a retail shop and ask if they had a regular phone. When we did remotes were where you'd go on the scene of something like a political campaign, something like that, or a political night when they were announcing the elections. We had to have the line actually brought in to the building, and so that you could pick up the phone and talk. The times, it was a lot more difficult back then. Everything is made easier today. And that's just part of the technology. And so my stories in the WYN experience talk about all of that. They talk about the technology, and they talk about the people who use the technology at the time. But for more information, I have all the information right here.